It's a regular day for me. It is. Um, enjoying myself. You're like, why? I've been enjoying the realness of myself, and most importantly, I have been taking accountability. Right. So let me speed it up just a little bit. So I just want to say thank you so much to those who rock out and listen to the music part on my YouTube. The same song, which is an oldie, is a classic. I'm happy that some people are digging it. Most importantly, I'm happy that for the people who never heard it before, I'm happy that you guys like it. On my TikTok, it's about at 7,000 views, almost 2,000 likes, 215 saves, 136 shares. So I like it. You're like, what? That's what music is about. It's about being able to speak on a whole bunch of different things that people have been through in their life, and then also be able to use your craft very well to speak on the things that's being taken place. It's scaring me, you guys. You know what's scaring me? I should have saved that. Um, I had seen that organization or group of men out there in Philly were calling themselves the Black Panthers. It was all over social media. I guess like the former forefather, niece, or whatever felt some type of a way, and they didn't want these guys to use the Black Panthers and stuff like that. And um, it was a whole bunch of different, backlash from it. I really didn't see why they had a problem with them using it, but I said this mm, maybe almost 30 days ago. It's just it creased me out just a little bit. But what I said was, I said history is repeating itself, right? I said for those who were sitting at a higher, I guess, level, or those who were in the position to do it correctly, or maybe they just been there for a very long time, that the doors are going to change. Now, what I mean about two things is that, because I can use two powerful examples, I can use the gentlemen's, the group of black men from Philly. History is repeating itself. So it's so crazy because they dropped the flag, I guess the Black Panther flag, and they're calling themselves something else, right? And I like it. A lot of people don't understand having strength in something, being able to believe in something, being able to fight for something, and most importantly, being able to stand up for others when a lot of people don't even have the strength to do it. So I like it. Now the second one is Kendrick Lamar. I didn't even know that he had that many Grammys. Only why I'm talking about him is because I've been reading it. Well, now, I was just going through the little things that I was trying to talk about, and I see that I guess, he dethroned Jay Z, right? But I always say people purpose, meaning, because I really don't know his story like that. Not like that, but just from where he have came into where he is now, like people purpose. I mean, when people have a higher calling from over their life and a lot of different things that they're destined to do, now he has a different meaning. Mm, he has a different what I'm looking for. He have just became in history, from what he's doing, right? So the way that he is, that's why I was laughing. I was like, what? Because when was this? Everything is like so crazy. Everything has happened like 2 weeks ago. Everything that I say always come to pass now. Because I was laughing hysterically. Why I was laughing was because maybe like about 2 weeks ago, or maybe a week ago, it was my first time actually watching his performance at the Super Bowl, and I was laughing hysterically. Only why I was laughing was because it was very very funny towards me. Like between Kendrick Lamar and Nas, they're like very very well, from the outside looking in, their mind is very very far stretched. The way that they think, the way that they could come up with a whole bunch of different things, and what made it so funny about that is I had seen one of his performances just a little bit, and I seen the meaning, the way that he housed his audience, meaning how many people will go and support him, and something that he triggered, and a lot of different ignorant ass people. And Pharrell, you like what? Pharrell and Clips made a song, and I've been saying this the whole time for a lot of people who don't know me. What I'm saying is, I've been saying for a lot of people have gotten so far out of reach because he's saying is so far ahead. That's what I've been saying forever. I've been saying for a lot of different people have been building their own communities, and a lot of people are so far out of reach, meaning the people who don't like you, it's nothing that they can do to slow down your momentum, meaning to slow up the things that you're trying to do. And then, furthermore, nobody should be looking in the back. For they're back there for a reason. And the shorts that I'm playing on my YouTube is very, very special to me. And I'm talking about the one where the girl said, I pay people no mind, meaning it's so many different people that are doing a whole bunch of different things. And I see it for myself. What's so petty on that aspect is um, you will see a lot of women use their kids, meaning I guess a lot of people kids, some kids are a little bit fortunate than others, but when I see women sloop that low, meaning it's a difference between being very very excited about what our kids have accomplished, but you will have certain women that would use their kids to a certain extent, like, haha, like my kids are better than you, and this is that and third. So I put that on my Instagram because you guys don't understand a little bit of what I deal with, and I can only imagine sometimes the things that the other girls deal with. And I just wanted to be known, even on here. I know people watch me. Mm, it could be some of the people who try to troll me and stuff like that, but I had to let them know, like, I pay attention to nobody, meaning I don't I'm not looking at no other women pages. I'm not stalking them. Like, I don't even understand how people can even have the gut to even create a fake page just to look at what another sister is doing. So that one was very very special to me, and I just wanted to let those who come and watch me on a daily basis, like, I don't think like that. And on the live, I say taking accountability. Now, I think when people say accountability, I think for some people it goes over their head because they don't understand that part, meaning accountability, meaning right now for a lot of different things that I'm doing or I'm getting involved with, or maybe a lot of different things that I maybe can trigger, um, that I will always be a woman enough and be like, okay, well, I did it. I'm always a woman enough to say that. I did it, I partaked in this. Maybe I started something, or maybe the way that I'm going about a lot of different things. I'm always a woman to say, okay, I did it. I did it. I always say that, right? Because I understand the power of um, being aware of my actions. And then what I wanted to say was, because on that other YouTube short that I'm running, which is so cute, and I think that goes over a lot of guys' heads, and I think some of these guys are starting to notice. Because what I was gonna say too was, for a lot of women, because I've been doing this for a while, meaning since I've had my page active. So I think I hit the 30-day mark, which I actually obtained my Majesty Angel YouTube channel. If I wouldn't have never went through a whole bunch of different things regarding this YouTube channel, um, the people that's rocking with me, my numbers would be very, very higher. Maybe I could have probably been a little bit more farther. But I always say, I feel like everybody on earth we have a very, very important role to play in whatever is going on. And I keep asking myself, like, why are certain things happening? Which I understand it because of the times. I know I can get a lot of flack a little bit because of maybe my approach and the things that I say. But I always say for the times that we are living in now, people have to be so unorthodox, meaning you have to be so different. You have to be so unique. But most importantly, your heart have to be so genuine. So when I seen that message, when the guy said for when you are meeting a woman who doesn't ask for anything, right? She don't ask for nothing, meaning what you mean she don't ask? Look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. You just have some that don't ask for anything. I always say that. For I think that's like my motto. For I don't never ask nobody for anything. The most important thing I always ask people is for them to give me their self, meaning to be honest with their self. You know what I mean? That's what I want for you. I don't want all the other stuff that may come attached to people or the things that people might have, but I want something that is very, very hard for a lot of people to obtain, and I understand why that is because of I'm starting to think a lot of people really just cannot deal with people, meaning the real true self of them, because you have some people who are just terrible. I understand that part. Like meaning to get to be able to see the person for who they really are. That's when somebody's saying, I don't ask for anything, I just ask for the truth. hmm I ask for you to give me who you are. You know what I mean? Not the materialistic shit or the shit that can be profited from off of people, and people don't understand that part. And when I was trying to say for that part, because you do have some people who feel like they have been shorted. That's the worst. Then you have people who feel like their time has been wasted. hmm That can be the worst as well. But I say today for those who are in that box and you feel like you have been shorted, because I heard like God and I heard Spirit say, "Don't worry about it." And you know what's so crazy, because you have some people who think oh well, and it's the truth. You have some people, oh, you ain't never gonna find better. You ain't gonna never find bigger. You ain't never gonna find somebody who's gonna do this the way that I do it, or you can, because you have stupid ass people who think like that. And I just come here today to tell people, you think that somebody is not okay. You think that somebody cannot fit that bill, the bill that you think that you have no understanding, you have no idea. For it's always somebody, because that's just how life works. That's a little bit more far stretched than you. That's a little bit more bigger than you. That has just a little bit more. Mm, what's that about? What the hell? Okay, I heard power. I don't know where the fuck that came from, but I heard that, right? And I was trying to say yesterday, I don't know why it's repeating today, for you'll be surprised of the way other people will see people, meaning you can't cry. Don't cry now. I don't know where it's coming. Don't cry now, for people have been around people for a very, very long time. And I don't understand why people get to that point where now you have to actually. That's so sad. Like, what? You have to see something else, meaning now the person who's with, yo, that is creepy. Oh, Jesus. You're like, what? I always say that. You'll be surprised who has been watching people, and who have been studying people. And I feel like today people are going to have conversations, or it's already conversations that was already in work, meaning people are saying, yo, what that person was asking for is really, it's not, she wasn't asking for anything. He wasn't asking for anything. But you know what? I got you. I got it. I got her. I got him. He don't have to ask for nothing, for because what she's asking for, what he's asking for is nothing, yo. It's absolutely nothing. People create their own madness. I don't know why people do that. I always would like people to put me in a special category, meaning a special category, meaning I hold everybody accountable for anything that they do. You know what I mean? And I also look on the other side sometimes, like, yo, Angel, but why you do that? Because I could be bad. I could be wicked. I can do a whole bunch of different things that might not be right. I could be very hurtful. That, like, that's the realest shit. And a lot of people don't talk like that. But when you when you understand who you are and what you do and the different things that can occur from out of our actions, then we become a lot powerful than people could actually understand. So I always want people to, like, to respect me different, to love me different, and the conversation and the way that we can come together and be able to conduct ourselves and basically whatever type of a friendship or whatever type of a union that I have with people. So when they leave away from me or I'm not there, they can always say, "Nah, Angel was a real one." You know what I mean? Angel always made sure that she held me accountable for a lot of different things that I have done, as well as she held her own self accountable for anything that she have ever done or the things that she could be doing. You know what I mean? And that's the part that go over people's heads. So today I look like this. I had to take my baby to the doctors. You know what I mean? So I'm on a real chill base. Like, I don't really do too much because I don't have to do too much. I don't have to live my life like that because I always say I'm not in the whole class of the approval. Like, I'm not out here seeking for approval or if I'm trying to prove anything or I'm doing just a little bit too much. Nah, I feel like God has me the way that He needs me and I'm covered a certain way and I see a lot of different things for the way that it is. And I know sometimes when people might go back over something that I have said or something that I have pinpointed, I know they probably like, yo, she was actually right. Like, God, you like, girl, there's one thing that I hate the most about people. I hate when people are being introduced or they're in the presence of somebody and before, because the proper way to greet somebody is to look at me in my eyes. Don't scan me like a motherfucking x-ray. That's the shit that makes me the so upset when a motherfucker do that to myself or I catch them or they do that shit to somebody else. It be the most weirdest shit ever because mm, it speaks a lot of value. Well, first and foremost, I knew Kurt Franklin was a piece of shit anyway. He could save all of that hooting. He could save all of that Jesus, I love you, and Jesus loved the world shit. When I seen that he said that black men do not have a choice to be faithful, I knew this nigga was a piece of shit, and I knew that he was a liar, and that he never needs in his life to ever win another gospel award, ever. And you like, why is it? Because when you that's the difference between the holiness and of the flesh. But when you have been classified as an inspirational person, meaning a godly filled man that's living a righteous life and God is using you, you like, what are you talking about? That this nigga just did this about maybe 30 to 60 days. This is why I love social media. You know why I love social media? I love social media so much is because these niggas be wanting to come up here, they want to create a show, they want to create a podcast, or they just so pressed to go on there and give their own opinion and consciously not even knowing it, they tell on themselves beautifully. And that's what Kurt Franklin did. Because he should have never said all of that. He shouldn't. Because that makes me go back and just it contradicts everything that he had put out, meaning his work, his artistry, meaning the goodness of God. Thank you. All these people are following me. Like, I should be so happy. I should. I am happy. But it creeps me out a little bit. Only why I'm saying that is because it creeps me out a little bit, which I'm happy that people are rocking with me, but I'm just I'm not a clout whore. I'm not a clout whore. I'm not a viral clout whore, or I'm not that type of a woman who look for attention. So because now I'm getting attention, now it's bothering me, which it doesn't make any sense. But I would never get used to that, and I'm not even done. I'm about to do another power move, which I always like to do, but I shouldn't tell. But it's a lot of different things that I'm working on, and it's gonna bring more exposure to me. It's gonna bring more eyes on me, and I have to get used to that because like I'm so good with just being behind the scenes. I'm so good just coming up here doing all that other stuff. Like how people they be having engagements and stuff like the Grammys, the BET, or carpets and all of that other stuff. Like that shit would freak me out. Like it will, and it's very very hard to explain. Right? I don't like being around a whole mass of people like that. So it'd be very, very tricky, and it'd be very, very weird for me, just a little bit, for me to actually go to concerts and stuff like that. I would be like the eyeball out of it, and I don't mean to say it like that, but I remember when I had to go do something for my son, and you know, his dad really couldn't go, even though he wanted to go, but I was forced to be thrown out there like that, and I literally cried the whole time because I had panic attacks. I'm not even gonna front, and I'm not even gonna lie to the world like that. But being around a lot of different people, even if I'm trying to go into the elevator or certain stuff like that, I just don't like. I feel like when people are hovering over me. So yeah, so when it comes to that, I'm just like a quiet baby. Like be, you know, I'd rather be behind the scenes. I'd rather be not seen. Like that's my motto. That's my whole thing. Like I don't have to be seen. And then plus I'm not pressed like that. So that's where I go. So even when I go back home and I want to chop it up and chill with people, they be like, "Where you been?" Da, 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 da. I'm like, I'm cool. Like always like that. And then plus a person that's not being seen is a most powerful person. Because a person that's not being seen is a person that understand their power of meaning of being seen. So sometimes it's kind of good in a way when people don't see you. It gives them a chance to actually miss you. It gives them the chance to actually like what's up, what's going on. That's why I always say for people who rock with me and they see me on my YouTube channel, it's like people get a different perspective of me because they get to hear my mindset, and they kind of get to vibe with me a little bit different compared to all of my other social media accounts, because my other social media accounts is just more like verbally, and it's so funny because the way that I talk and the way that I put it across the screen is like that's like my signature move. I speak very very broken English sometimes, and the way it come off, that's just how I am. But I love that what I hope that Love Don't Live Here Anymore. It's doing very very good. I hope that it kind of turned out to be like my Anita Baker, the one that I did for Anita Baker. I think it's like at 500,000 views and stuff like that. It's doing amazing, but I'm an old soul. I love being an old soul. I love listening to old music. You know what I mean? I love being in like an old fashioned type of a smuggly girl. And then plus my values and a lot of different things that I hold on my heart, I hold it differently. So I think very very differently. uh-huh. And I'm gonna stay like that, always like that. I always like to say that I love the women who I was around. I love the women who raised me. And most importantly, I love that I was schooled by great women. Just how to be a woman, just in general. And then, most importantly, I always like to say, you know, having a very sanctified grandmother and my family, and them being like deacons and deaconess, and my cousin, he's a pastor out here in Queens. He have his own church and stuff like that. That saved my life many a time, especially the thing like the most important thing that always saved my life is when my grandmother told me this. She said, she said, Angel, you need to respect your body, meaning I need to respect my coochie. That's what she was telling me. She said, I'm going to say it like that, sorry. I need to respect my cat because she said that. Once a good man and you meet a good man could he'll know the difference, meaning he'll know if you have been ran through by the way that your insides feel. That's what my nana told me. She said, so always respect your body because your body is a temple. And once this body, meaning your insides for the ladies, once that's damaged and is terrible, you can't get another one. So she said a good man can tell the difference. A good man can tell if you ran through or not. He can. He can. That's actual facts. And I always was, I always kept that. So even when I was, maybe not too much, I was just thinking in my mind, like what? I was thinking in my mind my body count. What? What the fuck? It's not big. I like that. I always say that. It's not big. It's not big at all. It's not big at all. Absolutely, it's not big at all. And I like it. I do. I love it. And I know I'll be coming up here speaking like a Mrs. Senorita Suave. I am the love doctor. I am. I am. Oh, I always say that, and that's why I don't cheat though too. I don't cheat. I'm not a cheater. Like what? No, I know what I can do. Like, but that's power when people can say that. Yeah, like that's what some of these niggas need to do. You like what? Some of these niggas. You like what? They need nigga. You know what you doing. Like that's what I don't understand. Especially if you in a relationship already, and then you want to jump off the porch. I always tell people about being careful when you want to jump your ass off the porch. You're like, yeah, jump off the porch. Jump off the porch, and now that is some weird ass shit. You're like, girl, here I go. Stop watching me. I don't know who the people watching me right now. Get on, go on. I always say that. I'm trying to stay off of social media. It's becoming very, very tricky now. It is because I always say that I never really know who's watching me. I know people are watching me, but I don't know who's watching me, and that's the shit that drives me crazy just a little bit. So maybe I gotta talk to whoever's watching me now, right? So I always like to tell people to be very, very careful when you're jumping off the porch. It's very, very tacky. You like, what you talking about? It could be very, very tacky sometimes when people do shit that they don't got no business doing. Like, meaning, like, okay, I gotta say this. I always like using me as an example. Yay. I'm in a relationship with somebody, right? This nigga over here, South Africa, he in a relationship with somebody. We start talking to however that it may be. Isn't that really, really fucking weird? How the fuck you gonna try to get mad at me or you wanna feel some type of way about shit or whatever, however that it may be, and you got a lady. What you mad at me for? Listen, you like what? I'm dangerous. I don't mean to say it like that. I'm not in that. I don't cheat. No, I don't cheat. You like what? No, no, no. So, oh shit, what's this like Q and A? Damn, this bitch is. I'm living. I be trying to tell people like what? It's some women in the world that you just cannot play with like that because I like that, and I always like to put myself in that category. Right, I do. Now, do it make me wrong if I said that I have cheated on somebody before? Fuck no. It makes me very, very alert. It makes me very, very wise enough, and it just makes me a very, very bold ass person. Like, cause I'm not gonna lie and I'm not gonna play with it. Yeah, I was a heartbreaker. Who the fuck wasn't a heartbreaker? You learn from off of your past experience and a lot of different shit. So that's why I know when I could say a whole bunch of different things. People only cheat because they don't have a fucking conscience. I'm telling you, I have a conscience. Like, bitch, no, no, no. And then I had problems. Like, bitch, I had problems from other people, however it is, and I don't be wanting them problems. So when you understand what you can do and what you're capable of, and however that it may be, I'm not trying to get burnt. Like, hell no. That's why I'll be like this real fast. Like, I don't got no I don't want no problems. I used to tell people, they used to be like, "You got a boyfriend?" I'm like, "No, I got a girlfriend." Like, "I got a girl." Yeah, man. Hi, baby. I'm like, what? Hi, baby. What you saying? Hi, boo. You just said my boo. Hi, boo. What you want? I'm like, what? I'm over here talking about stuff. I was talking about some good stuff. I'm talking about accountability. I'm talking about people being honest. Hi, baby. I see them hearts. Hi, hi, baby. And I'm talking about me not being in crazy ass. I'm never put my motherfucking self in no crazy ass situations. Like, and then us as women too. A lot of women don't be like that. Like, what you mean? Like, damn, I'm fucking around with this nigga. Here I go. Here I go. Hi, baby. I'm messing around with him, and I know he got whatever. I'm gonna fuck their life up. Like, what? I hope I ain't scare nobody off. But I'm gonna fuck their life up. Meaning, what you mean you gonna mess their life up? Because when people know, just like him, like, wait. You heard what I said? I said, just like him. Ever since I started talking to this nigga, my life has not been right. Like, what? Hi, baby. I seen them hearts and stuff. No fires. You love me, you on fire. Oh, thank you, baby. Am I your favorite woman? I hope so. This girl done driving me crazy. But that's what be happening and stuff like that. So it's both shit. You gonna come in my life and fuck my life up. Oh, so you like what? So you think you just gonna come over here and you gonna fuck my life up? You think I'm gonna be okay with that, nigga? Like what? Yeah, okay. We gonna fuck each other shit up. Like what you talking about? So that's why I be saying, yo, the dude off of Raising Canaan, yo, his interview that he did was so superb. I was laughing so bad, but these niggas be lying too. Because he said, this is what he said, every time I think about it, it makes me want to tinkle on myself. You heard? I'm such a lady. I didn't say pee, I said, it makes me want to tinkle on myself. This nigga had the audacity to say, yeah, somebody give me a heart. He said, so we vibing and stuff, and she know that I got a girlfriend, and she okay with it. But then now all of a sudden she wanna change her no, she wanna change her Wednesdays from Wednesdays to Mondays, and then she just go off of protocol and a whole bunch of other different shit. Niggas be lying because dudes be doing the weirdest shit too. Like, hell yeah, they be doing the weirdest stuff. See, guys are very, very different. hmm Especially when they not doing certain things or however that it may be, they let they little shit be known, but they want to be talking about we be doing too much. Nigga, please, y'all be doing too much. Some of these guys, I'm telling you, they do too much. They be very, very too much. You like, you see my face? Damn. Oh, I'm a retired toxic person. You like, girl, you crazy? No, no, no. Like what? Accountability, nigga. Have accountability for your actions and the shit that you be doing and how you want to go about it. You know, you like for real, and people need to be like that. You know, if we start doing this thing, you know, it's just not gonna end. You like what? People need to say that. You know, if whatever, whatever, it's just not gonna be nice. It's not gonna be nice. It's not going to be nice. It's not gonna be nice. So I'm not even gonna play with you like that. You know, I don't want to be tussling with nobody. Like what? You like, girl, you crazy. It's not like that type of a tussle. You know how niggas be like choking bitches up, doing all that other shit. Like, it ain't that type of a tussle. It's a cute tussle. Like, what? Yeah, it's a cute tussle. Like, where do you think you going? Like, where you getting out of here? Like, that should be funny. Like, girl, you crazy now. Mm-mm. So people should know what they're dealing with. I always say that. I can tell by our conversation. Our conversation, dialect, what you want to do, how you want to vibe out. I always like to say that. Majority, I need to get a new book. Actually, I need to finish reading this book about Kennedy. Hi, somebody is still sending me something. Lady, this lady is trying to just destroy my world. She said what? She's just texting me, and I'm gonna have to tell her like, lady, I'm gonna work with you. Like, I'm gonna do something with you. I just don't want to feel like seeing my whole world go upside down. It's so funny because when I was rocking out with y'all, and I had posted something on my account, yo, I went from 100 freaking followers overnight to 1,000 people. Like that shit gave me a panic attack. Like what? No. So God bless everybody who's famous. For real. These niggas and these girls got over 100 million people and all of this other stuff. Like, yo, God bless y'all. Like, kudos. Like, I'm not a fiend for that. Like, so no, bitch. Like, what? You heard what I said? I said, no, bitch. I don't got time for that. You, like, got time for what? Me having another goddamn panic attack. It's gonna come again because I can't control all the stuff that's happening. So I like to just act like just whatever. Like what? This lady trying to give me a panic attack early this morning. Like, lady, I'm gonna do something with you. So now I'm just trying to like figure out what I want to do and stuff like that. So accountability. I'm sad a little bit, just a little bit. I don't want to start no. I don't want to start no trouble. You're like, what? Nah, I don't want to start no trouble. So I guess I'm. I don't know. I guess I'm disappearing. I wish I could disappear. Like, girl, I do. I wish I can. I wish I can disappear, but my hashtags are all over the fucking place. You like what? They are between Instagram, TikTok, here, YouTube, my other YouTube account, now Twitter. I got people who be sharing, retweeting my stuff. It's good though. I manifested. I'm a hell of a master manifest. I'm trying to manifest something totally different, but it just blows my mind sometimes when I see the things that I have manifested and the things that I have spoken so far into the universe. And I can only imagine, you know. I seen something that was like blew my mind yesterday. It was very, very funny. It was all these goddamn people in the world. You like, girl, you know, like I don't want no trouble. You like what? I don't want no trouble for nobody. I don't want no trouble. Like, nah, goodbye. I always say that like bypass me. I'm nobody. No, you got the wrong person. You like what? You got the wrong person, kid. I'm not that person. I'm like, no, I don't know what's going on. It was a misunderstanding. I say that shit quick. Mm-hmm. You're like, what? That's my accountability. I didn't know. Damn. You're like, what? I didn't know about what I did. Damn. Oh my God. You're like, what? Somebody woke up the beast. I hope I didn't wake up a beast with them people. Well, that's a good beast. I hope I wake up a good beast, but it's another beast, like another beast. People are talking about people. I know people are talking about me. I know it. It's very funny. Not very funny, but you'll be surprised, like the radars and people, or don't look at me as no challenge. I heard that. People looking at people like they're a challenge, like a challenge or something like that. I don't know where I heard that, but I'm very spiritual. I know that shit freak people out all the time. Like, how the fuck did she know this? I keep telling people I'm blessed. Like, what? Don't mind because I be getting up here, I be cursing, I be doing all that other whoop whoop shit, and this, that, and the third. I'm still blessed. I really am. I'm a seer. I'm very, very blessed. Hmm. And it's just so amazing. And fucking Nicki Minaj lost her goddamn mind. I said I wasn't gonna talk about this girl no more, but it's very, very distasteful of her. It really, 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 really is. And people bring stuff on themselves. That's why I always like to say, be careful when you're trying to destroy somebody else, because on your way of trying to destroy somebody else, you're gonna fucking destroy yourself. Meaning everything that you thought that nobody didn't see, nobody didn't pick up. Listen, I love the internet. You know why I love the internet? Because you can always go back and find a whole bunch of different things. Like, even I got underneath fire. I got underneath fire. You know why I got underneath fire? And this is why a lot of people don't understand this, because my YouTube channel is it's at a decent amount. Yo, it's so funny because I seen this celebrity. Like, my YouTube probably she'll probably surpass me in a minute. But I was looking at her account and I got 10 times more subscribers on here than some of these celebrity people. And it's very, very important sometimes for people to know when you have a decent account, you have to know how to use your voice, right? So what Kevin Gates did was very, very smart because you will have reporters, you will have like personnel, you will have all of these people who have like a certain light on them. And if people don't understand that, and I've been trying to tell people, some people been getting it, some people have been staying out the way. But he just said he just paying the he's minding his business, meaning he don't got nothing to do with that, and people have the right instead of inserting yourself into it like you know what I mean. But it comes a time where it's either you gonna say something or you gonna fall on the sword. You know, I understand that everybody can't be on a good, peaceful, kumbaya moment. Um, I hope Donald Trump is an asshole. And the only why I'm saying that, if he dispersed fucking the ice to go to the Super Bowl, and these niggas really go to the Super Bowl, and they call themselves going out there to lock up people, they're gonna have the craziest lady, are you kidding me? Lady. And like what? My Instagram is going crazy. Like it's going crazy. But if he send them ICE people out there, like God damn it, like what? If he send them people out there to the Super Bowl to arrest people, yo, it's not going to be nice. It's not going to be nice. And then furthermore, why would you want to do that to two amazing teams? Like, nigga, you can do that some other time. That's like being very, very petty on the most ultimate level. It's too many people there. He going, like, oh God, like, I don't understand why people want to see violence within this country. Like, what is violence? When people have the power to de-escalate shit, but they choose not to de-escalate shit, they keep choosing to like poke and pair to these people. They don't want to see what happened. Like the most notorious shit. And I'm so happy I wasn't living in California because I can only imagine the shit. And I seen a documentary too. I don't think from when they had that major like riot and the shit was burning down. I don't think in certain areas it didn't recover like that. It didn't, and I don't want to see that part. So for what SZA said last night, you can't say the algorithm. Like that's what fucking retarded. The algorithm is me. I'm the algorithm. Sarah's the algorithm. Scissors the algorithm. Not the shit that's going on. It's the way that we can assert ourselves within whatever's going on, and then it takes off. I didn't try it. I always like to say I'm the human AI. It's very, very crazy. It's just something about if you got it within it, because I notice it's a lot of different things that I try. Some shit work and some shit don't work, and I like to put a lot of different things to the test when I see people say, "Oh, if you was to do it like this, that, and the third, it'll work." I should do that. You said what? I want to try it. You like what? I want to try if I was to literally, you know what? And I'm gonna start it tomorrow. You like start what tomorrow? I'm just gonna post 36 fucking videos for the next 30 days. I want to see it because they said if you was to post 36 videos every day, you will see something happen within your page. Now, I want to see it. I want to see if it works. Just like they were saying that you can't get views, you can't have people come follow you if you're a no niche content creator. I am a no niche content creator. I'm a no niche content creator on this YouTube channel. I'm about to have 20 million views across my fucking shit, and I'm about to have 20 million likes on this YouTube channel, and I am a no niche content creator. So if I have any no niche content creators that are interested in starting something, I am an example. Do it because it's going to work. So I had to go against that. People are just hating at its ultimate level, and it's just all over the place. And now you got the girls who were in another part of the world or wherever. Now they're hating. Mm-hmm. Because it's like, well, how did Angel? How did Angel? How did Angel start dating Michael Jackson? She had no business. dating Michael Jackson. She don't fit the criteria. She don't look the part. I don't know. The king just loves me. Did you ever think about that? I just complete the king. I just hold the king at a certain plateau and he loves me for that. What man wouldn't love a woman for keeping his ass where the fuck he needs to be or having him take accountability for some shit? What man wouldn't want that? What man wouldn't want a woman who just see him for who he is and don't want what the fuck he had that might be attached to who he is? I'm just saying. I always say that. I always say that. I'm so different and I don't ask for much. You like what? Fuck no. Because I could be like these other savages. You like what? These other savages that are demanding niggas to do this, that, and the third. And best believe these niggas is gonna do it. What are you talking about? There's a bitch right now that's living in an exclusive ass penthouse, and she told this nigga, listen, I need a $2.3 million penthouse. I need a 3 point something house, and I need it. And I need to have a Rolls Royce from out of here. Best believe, is a bitch telling this nigga this shit. For her monthly income is about maybe, I don't know, maybe a quarter a million. You like, what is it? Because my fucking wig, my hair, this shit costs 30,000. All of my shoes that I need to get, it gotta cost about $10,000 a piece. And you know what? I need about maybe 5 to 6 burgers. This is what the fuck I need from you, nigga. Not only that, I need my money. You're like, what? My money. And I don't want no change. I need my money. It's money. Pocket change. What the fuck is pocket change? $100,000? Like, bitch, you crazy. No, I need $100,000. And the mortgage is coming up. Not only that, I just paid for some shit that's 2.3 million. But guess what? I gotta pay about $30,000 to $40,000 a month because this is where all of this shit come within this motherfucking shit. I was so fucked up. Every time I think about this shit, because I was looking at an apartment over there in Central, Central Park. You got these beautiful ass condos and shit. This shit costs about, I don't know, about $3 million, whatever, whatever. And the monthly payout, meaning the shit, all that shit, they want $30,000 to $40,000. So what the fuck did I pay the 2.3? I'm you kidding me, bitch? I could be worth 1.6 billion, and I'm still okay with a $500,000, a $300,000 house. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I don't need all that shit. That's luxury, okay? I understand that, but all of that shit, no, I don't even need a fucking Lambo. And I always look at like everybody got everything. I'm like, well, just give me something classic. Like I'll take an old ass Mustang or some shit like that, or you know what I mean, or something so small. Like everybody's just showing out. Like, I don't want to be part of that. You like what? I'd rather be the dorky one, and I love being weird like that. I'm so dorky. I love being a nerd. I always tell my son that because my son is so smart. He's so brilliant. I love being a mom though too though, and he always tell me, "Oh, they laughing and laughing." I was like, "It's okay. Don't worry about it." Like my baby was in the spelling bee. Like that was so. I was so proud. He didn't go too far with it, and he was crying so bad. Even after he missed his word on the spelling bee, it's up there on my YouTube channel. I felt so bad. I had to shut down and think because he was crying. He was disappointed. But I told him, I said, listen, Rome wasn't made in a night. And then this was your first time doing like a national spelling bee within New York City. Like you didn't know about it. So the second time it'll be a lot better. So I had to get that shit from out of him. Be like, what is it when something doesn't go right? Because I don't want him just because something didn't go the way that he wanted it to go to not kick himself down. You know what I mean? Not stay in that energy, but to do better. Meaning, it's always a next time. But when the next time you come up to the plate, the next time, that means that you just have to destroy everything that's walking. And you need to be who you need to be, and a lot of people don't think like that. Mm. I'm never going to be a prisoner to my past. I'm never going to be a prisoner to my failures. I'm never going to be a prisoner to anything that didn't work out. You know what I mean? Because everything has its own timing of why and how and when. You know, that was so powerful when Pharrell said that shit. Like, man, do what you love. Do what you... And that's funny because I'm trying to keep away like the profited part of just the things that I do. So let me get off of here. You like what? My phone died. I'm about to get off of here. Oh shit. I was thinking what I have to do. So I can do that tomorrow. So I always like to start my Mondays off and I go down my list, meaning the different things that I want to accomplish during this week. I think those are like my small goals. So I gotta take care of something tomorrow. I gotta check on my schooling. It was this really good program that I wanted to tap into. And it's so funny because now since I'm thinking about doing it, oh, it's like a public advocate course and stuff. Because I always like to speak up for a lot of different things, especially regarding just people, and that's just everybody. It ain't got shit to do with black people, but it got everything to do with everybody accordingly because we all play a very big part in everything that's going on in our that's what I'm kind of working on. I'm sorry, my voice is going out. So I always say that for my my drive and my motion is not chasing after anybody, but it's chasing after myself. I'm chasing after myself. I'm chasing after the best version that I can be. And most importantly, I'm chasing after people who can push me to my next level. I don't think nobody should be around nobody who's not going to push them, who's not going to challenge them. And the only way we can get to that part is by what people are really doing, like what they're really accomplishing, and the way that they talk from out of their mouth, meaning the positive shit. Like, I don't want to be around negative. I don't want to be around negative thoughts. I don't want to be around confusion. And I damn sure don't want to be around a motherfucker who just don't know what the fuck is going on, or they don't know how to do everything that they know that they're supposed to do what's right. That becomes very pointless to me, and I don't have time to be in that light. So let me go. You guys have a great day. It's always a pleasure. It's always love. I hope that you guys can hear it. My phone died, so until next time, the queen gotta go. I gotta go get my nails done, my eyebrows and stuff like that. And it's a pleasure. I'm loving myself. I'm healing every day, and we all have the right to deal with whatever we want to deal with, and whoever. Now I'm not even on front. You like what? Because yo, when I mean I never listened to that fucking record between Kendrick Lamar and SZA, I never listened to that record. I never. I always say that shit. I don't even know how many people that they both of them got, and I love that I'm that type of a podcaster. I'm that type of a YouTuber. I'm that type of a influential person because I think that shit becomes sickening and shit when niggas start looking at people and like this shit ain't no game. Niggas shouldn't be like playing with shit like that. So I always want to be in my realest, truest form. And every time when I come up here and I talk about certain things, I always want to be like realness and love over it. Because anything that I do, it always have nothing but realness and love. I always have pure intention on everything that I do. So you guys just have a good day. I hope everything works out fine for people. Until next time. Somebody said, hi, baby. Hi, baby. Are you still there? You like, what? Can you hear me, baby? I'm sorry. You like, what? I always say that. You like, what? Honey? You like, honey. I hope you can hear me, honey. Honey, I'm so sorry. You like, what? I didn't know none of all of this stuff was going to happen. I need to, like, keep my mouth shut and keep my mouth closed. I'm so sorry. What? Let me kiss on you, kiss on you, kiss on you. Baby. Kiss on you, kiss on you, kiss on you, baby. Tis a mama. So until next time.